Next on the list, we have 16-bit sensation, another layer. So this is a manga original, I believe. Yeah, this is a manga original. Let's see this. But apparently, the anime will tell a slightly different story from the manga setup.
Why?
But
Why does she have like a piece? Says it takes place in 1992. What?
so this
But
is done by Silver.
she's holding up Canon. What?
Listen, dude, the
Yep.
kids don't understand. The kids
So
don't know, man. The kids
yeah,
don't know the fucking C95 game, dude.
yeah. So this is a again the anime will create a slightly different story, but this is the 16-bit sensation. 私とみんなが作った美少女ゲーム. This manga follows Uehara Meiko, a college student who begins working part-time at a PC shop in 1992. However, this shop is a front for its actual business, an erotic game developer for Bishoujo games. Due to the sudden departure of the staff, Meiko ends up as a subgraphic artist. Even though she has never drawn an adult illustration before, her life as a creator begins as she strives to make an erotic game without snafu.
Wait, what?
So this
Why
actually,
is there an iPhone in the cover?
uh, on
Probably because
the
they're changing.
yeah,
Are they using
but
PC-98s? Excuse me. What is this?
I'm
I
pretty
have
sure that's the idea,
yeah, yeah.
but
I mean,
Again, there are going to be differences.
Canon is apparently the tail end of 1999. So when does this take place?
1992, but this is supposed to be like roughly based. So essentially, the Wakaki, who is the author slash manga artist for The World God Only Knows, pretty famous, collaborated on the manga story with Mitsumi Misato and Amazu Tatsuki based on their real life experiences at Aqua Plus. Aqua Plus is a very famous like
Oh
visual
yeah,
novel
name
studio.
two.
Taorerumono and Tohart. Sorry, Taorerumono and Tohart. Come on, I know my Aqua Plus. um,
Is there supposed to be like contemporary flash forwards in this or something?
I think the anime might
this is
boot.
the. I'm pretty sure this is not based on the manga.
Yeah, so this is inspired off the manga. I think this is uh they how do I say this? So the manga is strictly based in 92. But the anime, I think they kept similar ideas, like the similar structure, but then they booted it up to like a more modern setting. I think that's how they did it, or
Oh,
that's how they're probably doing it.
are you calling
What?
this is are you calling the early 2000s modern?
Well, it's obviously not
I
the
mean,
early
more
It's
modern
2000s
than
because
twenty
it's
92.
years
fucking
ago,
like
my dude.
iPhone 14, dude. Look at the
But
cover.
they show off Canon and this art style. This is definitely, I don't know.
I mean,
They're
we'll
using
find out.
This
PC-98s,
is.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure the way this anime is going to be set up is it's
Yeah,
set in the modern day, and they're
yeah,
trying to make a retro visual novel. Like,
yeah,
With
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
with
that could be interesting.
PC-98s.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, we'll see how it goes. But you guys know like what the anime is generally going toward. But Uh, anyways, thumbs up, thumbs down. Dark.
Um, Now I will say I'm more interested in like I would be a little bit more interested in the source material story, like a strictly here's a story taking place in like 92 or like 95.
Oh, so more like a
Um
historical, like dramatization kind of thing. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
yeah, I would be far more interested in that. However, I think this could be cool. I think seeing
Yeah,
characters with like trivia of being like, yeah, this is like, we're trying to put together a game on the hardware that like this shit was actually made on in like
yeah.
95 and software. So I
And the
think that
graphics
could be
look pretty
cool.
good too.
Yeah, visually it looks nice. Yeah, so I think this could be fun.
Yeah. Um. Here.
I might check it out. It depends on how much trivia there really is,
Mm-hmm.
because personally, um, I think the PC 98 visual novels are like probably some of the strongest in
The
terms of like just raw visual aesthetics, right?
Mm-hmm. And like
Like
personality, kind of.
yeah,
isn't that
like
the
PC 98 visual novels just
yeah?
ooze fucking charm, right? Like they're just
Mm.
like from the UI to the sprites to the the art, um, like it just rocks, right? So
Yeah.
if they go really hard in that, then I'll definitely check it out. But if it's kind of just like like, oh, we're in a club and we're making a game and here's Canon,
Yeah.
like whatever,
Near, would you say
It needs to harken back to like I think it would be because like again the manga itself is based upon the artist's experiences at Aqua Plus, right? So if that gets infused more into the anime, I think it'll be really good. It would be a
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
sleeper hit,
from the
but
PV, it does look like it does a decent amount of that, or at least the
yeah,
PV has like a decent amount. What would be trivia, what would lead to trivia and stuff like that. So
yeah, we'll need to see. Toast.
let me just say that here's my anime hot take. Visual novels made before 2009 are better than visual novels made after 2010, the SAO era. The only exception is probably Katawa Shoujo
I would, I would, no, agree with
or
that. I think I would
Otsuka no
personally,
Yoru, but that's what
I would
it's the
just
same area
push
as
the
Fate. So
date a little bit further to like around 2013 to 2014 because that's when they sort of peak and decline. Like that's when Sphere really started getting screwed over and stuff like that. So
oh yeah,
that's when
name
they
one good one
started
from
popping up
2013.
on Steam.
yeah.
That's when
Is it?
um,
Are you saying that what is it? What is it called? Steins Gate is 2013. That's the peak. That's the
yep.
peak of visual novels, and then afterwards
That's where
yeah,
they
was
started
that's where
to
bored. Yeah,
human
that's
literature peaked.
Shakespeare was reincarnated just so he could write a science game. That's
There are two peaks in human literature. There's Kogias
yeah.
and there's Steins Gate.
about psychopaths.
That's that's uh that's like a bridge between the
Yeah,
peaks.
it's like a, one of those pillars. Yeah, it's like in
Oh yeah,
history.
Spire.
Yeah,
Name your favorite visual novel from 2009.
2009, bro. I can't even list like I don't even know like any proper my timeline. Okay, this is how bad I am with timelines. This is just like a small tangent, by the way, just to tell. I just so I
This
had
guy
once had
doesn't
to
like Magikoi.
I once had to memorize like for like a brief history class, like one quiz, just like 6 or so maybe dates in the span of like a couple of like I don't want to like
Oh
in
my
history
god.
it'll be like 10 to 15 years ish maybe at best. um I like almost fucked it up. Like I almost fucked that timeline and I literally forgot it the hour I like 15 minutes after I left that class, I couldn't remember any of the dates. Like that's how bad I am at memorizing dates and like linking them to things, events. So,
Oh, near there's a discrepancy here. The
What?
Steins Gate anime is 2011. Steins Gate came out 2009. Mashiro Euro Symphony 2009. 999 2009. Ooh, 2009 is a strong year
It's
before
true.
the end of 2010.
2009 it was 2009
Yo-
through 2011 were all pretty
Yosuga
decent
no
years.
Sora 2008. Lumine Little Busters 2007. Ooh, I don't know. These 2000s are looking better as I look.
But yeah, anyways, Toast, you're going to watch
Uh,
this, right?
you brought up canon. I'm interested. I want to see where this is going. If this is like
Okay.
the early 2000s VN, good. If it's anything past that, no thanks.
I mean, I would assume it
I
is
yeah.
because
It depends. Honestly, it depends. I don't think. I think if they do it on their experiences, it'll be pretty like on based on the older stuff because again, they
yeah, I
were
mean,
Octopus
again, judging
boys,
from
right?
the
But
PV,
it's
it
like
very much looks like at most there might be things of like references to
yeah,
them being like,
it's not going to be a
damn,
new game.
this
It's not going to
shit
be like
is
new game.
way harder on this hardware than like modern stuff. or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
contemporary
But it
stuff.
really
Like,
depends on like
but I
how
don't think the
generic it
trivia is
is.
going to be on
Yeah, yeah.
contemporary shit.
Um,
Because like I said, like in
yeah,
there,
yeah, for sure.
like you could see like the tools there were. It shows very specifically the tools they're working with. It shows the processes that you have to use on like
Yeah.
in that regard. So I don't. I think at most you would get like references to like how it's different in modern like creation, but I don't think you're gonna
Yeah.
get
It's
anything.
gonna it has a very like the tone has a very markedly different kind of I guess timbre from something like a Shirobako or like a new game where like you can tell like oh this is just like modern like this is how the offices are like blah blah blah. Like this series just from the PV it seems very different from that. But yeah, I am definitely gonna check this out. I love premises like these, and I also Wakaki, God only knows stuff like that. I really like the series and like the art style a decent amount until the ending, but whatever. And I liked Aqua Plus visual novels as well, and I'm a huge fan of visual novels and like it's their histories and stuff like that. So I want to check this out. Sure, definitely one of my um on my list to watch.